What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Garcia Vega, back, second video. In the background, you're hearing me. I'm actually being featured on the track. Majestic Flow, featuring Garcia Vega. I like the way you do it. You can catch that on iTunes. Just Google it. Anyway, again, not here to promote music. I'm actually here to talk more about the freedom and the book. I want to show you something out the way right here. This is where the book actually started. This is the actually first PDF file of the book. And open up a little bit, and you see chapter 4. And the book, it just seemed to go on and on and on and on. What I did was chopped it up. It started to go into designing after the book was finally, put together and how I wanted to do it. And then I wanted to make it more accessible. I shortened it up, made it small enough to put in your bag or your pocket to go. I actually got some really cool Garcia Vega bags that you'll be going with when you get a copy of the book. But anywho, back to the book and talking about financial freedom. Financial freedom is tricky, because when I talk about financial freedom, it's actually not about being free to vote, free to go to college where you want to go, or freedom to hop in a car at 1 o'clock p.m. Because when you're a working man, my father taught me, wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, early bird gets the worm. But when you're free, you're able to get up at 1 p.m., hop on the jet ski, put on jewelry, put on jewelry, go to your condo or your house. Those are the luxuries of, being on stable ground. For me, freedom comes to help others. So if I'm able to help others achieve their dreams and goals, I achieve financial freedom. If I'm able to build houses for people who don't have houses, I achieve freedom. Again, people think a rapper, and they think it is cars, jewelry. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna change the whole game right now and tell you that the word rapper is a bad word. In my journey of coming to New York and all that stuff, I got a chance to meet some amazing people. I got a chance to learn the culture and learn hip-hop as a whole. Not just hip-hop, but what it grew to, the pop nation, business, religion, spirituality. Everything has a part in this. You just don't understand. For you guys who think, you can put a CD together and just go in the studio and then become rich and famous. If you're able to sign a record deal, the work has just begun. Because now you have to sell this project that the bank just invested it in. Or whoever the investor, wherever your record label got the money from for your project. You have to sell that project so they can recoup. And a lot of artists don't get the credit they deserve. A lot of groundbreaking stuff that people do, like Michael Jackson, the stuff that he was able to achieve, that stem from music, Jay-Z, Russell Simmons, just a bunch of people, man, that was able to do some amazing stuff, man, and be able to just do crazy, sick stuff behind the music. That's freedom, you know. Like the other day, I put on Facebook. By the way, facebook.com/Michael Steeples, STEEPLES. But one of the guys, you know, in my neighborhood had a, you know, helicopter and an airplane in his backyard. And for me, I mean, you know, stuff like that. Like, I'm not telling you like, oh, you ain't free till you get an airplane. That's not what it is, man. It's just the fact of the matter is, you know, when you get to that, there's ESBI, employee, self-employed, business owner. Not just talking about music, but an employee is a person who counts on the next check to get what it needs to be, to break even, to make bills, and they go to bed early or whatnot. Self-employed are people who, you know, count on the next contract to make ends meet. And if the next contract don't come, they might fall short a month or two in bills, but then make it back up later. People who are the B, you know, for the, you know, they do business, business owners, like, you know, business owner operators. Those guys, you know, work 100 hours a week. They don't get a chance to enjoy the money they're making. They might make $2 million the first 2 years, $500,000 the first year, but they can't enjoy the money really, you know, until vacation time, because they got to be there running their franchise. And then you got the I, the Donald Trump, you know, those kind of people, you know, they get to the I, investor, where your money work hard for you. So that's kind of the level that I want to be at, where my money can work hard for me. And on top of that, I'm able to build, create jobs, create opportunities for people who are less fortunate than I could be as an investor. So, you know, all this stuff I'm talking about right now, I go in depth in the book, you know, freedom. Bottom line, point blank. Financial freedom to do what you want, to spend your chips wherever you want, you know, and when you want. I've been to a lot of places, performed in a lot of places, you know, I've performed in a lot of places, a lot of states, been to so many places, done so many things, and I still haven't achieved the level of where I want to be. But it takes time to build that foundation that I'm still building, you know, 15 years later. You know, I just turned 30 this month. So, it's not an overnight process. You know, it takes time to get where you need to be. You know, you don't get discouraged or whatnot. You just keep on going and keep on pushing, you know. And this is the first installment to my future, you know what I'm saying? So we're still working, still building. I want to be there with you every step of the way. Matter of fact, I know some major artists right now, some celebrities, who told me that, you know, 15 years of being famous, and they're in debt. Yeah, they got a house, they got a car, they got bling bling, but they're broke. I'm not going to tell you names like that because it's not my place, but I do want to say this. Success don't happen overnight, and you have to build. You know, understand what you're doing, research what you're doing, learn your craft, study. You know what I'm saying? And once you study and be better at your craft, you can put it out as a product, and people can go to Walmart, Kmart. For me, that's success. You know, when you go out to the store and see your product there, words can't explain, or people line up around the building to see you perform. You know, those are the things I consider success. But I'm gonna end this video. You know, keep checking for your boy. Book coming soon. That's okay. Don't sign me. Find out all the details from my Facebook. www.facebook.com/Michael Steeples. And then you'll learn all the websites, all the videos, all the shows, everything we're doing. Peace. Out your boy.